YouTube, what's good with y'all boys, man? It is your boy BasedSaeedYT and back with a brand new video. Now for today's video, your boy is going to be showing you guys the power of Legend Shifty Shooter on NBA Ticket 25. We are going to be using this particular badge with my 6'6" Devin Booker build, since this is the only build that I have Legend Shifty Shooter on, and we're going to be shooting nothing but moving shots. If y'all boys don't know Shifty Shooter, which obviously if you guys play 2K, y'all already know, it is basically you just shoot moving shots. And it's kind of a meta because I've seen a lot of players, especially guards, shoot nothing but moving shots, and at times it actually does go in. So we are just going to see for today's video how effective that really is versus just shooting a standstill shot. Because y'all boys know I just mainly shoot standing still shots. If y'all boys really enjoyed this video, make sure y'all boys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, boys are new, turn on the post notifications, if y'all boys really enjoy this video, man. All that help out the channel a ton as on the grind to 800 subscribers, bro. 2K26 is literally on the way. Like, apparently we can play as early as late August.
Nigga, what?
Like, that's literally insane. Like, that's literally a month and like a 2-week span. So we only got a certain amount of videos that your boy is gonna be dropping, man. So just bear with me when it comes to the rest of the 2K25 content, because I promise y'all the content that will be dropping will be fire. Follow me on my social media down below. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video, man. Here we are showing you guys the gameplay with me using Legend Shifty Shooter on my 6'6" Devin Booker build with 99 mid-range. Now, let me tell you guys about what I believe or how I view this badge. Honestly, if you don't force shots, it can honestly be effective. But within this whole gameplay, y'all are primarily going to be seeing me forcing a lot of moving shots. But at the same time, you guys also are still going to see me shoot standing still shots. And I will let you guys know what shots I would rather prefer when it comes to moving shots or when it comes to standstill shots. Now, another thing you guys are going to see in this video are my misses. And primarily because these are shots that I truly believe that I can make. These aren't shots that are like, you know, heavily smothered contested over 3 people, or, you know what I'm saying, just primarily Kobe shooting over 4 Chicago Bulls players type of shots. No, like, these are shots that I truly believe I can make. Maybe there's a couple that I show that I automatically can't make. Maybe because of the timing, I don't know. Maybe it's also because of how long I want this video to be, I don't know. But the shots that you guys are going to be seeing are shots that I believe, no matter if I make them or miss them, are shots that I believe that I can make. Now, another thing about this style of play is you guys need to understand. If you guys are okay with being less efficient from the field, then by all means, shoot moving shots and shoot them at the clip that I am doing, which is primarily a lot of my shots being moving shots. But in my honest opinion, if you want the higher percentage shot, shoot the standstills, because especially if you're wide open, because there are times where I was just wide open and then I just dribble into a moving shot just because I want to see the badge and the effectiveness of me using that badge. Like, even in the last video when I show you guys the build, I literally shot the open shots, versus in this video, my whole goal was to, I would say 70%, 80% of the time of me is just to show you guys how effective this badge is, while the 30% is just me shooting the open shots just like that. But in this particular gameplay right here, man, as your boys can see, I was 11 for 23, 5 for 10 from the 3-point line, 27 points. Not my real effectiveness like how you guys have seen, especially in the last video, but I mean, I was still effective to the best of my ability. So if you know what you're doing, you can be effective. But at the same time, if you are forcing a lot of shots, and if you are, you know what I'm saying, shooting those heavy some other Kobe type shots, then my hat's off to you, and I hope you make them. But honestly, I personally wouldn't play like that. Now, another thing I would say is the Devin Booker step back animation, or whatever animation that I was using in this video, which was Devin Booker. It was a couple shots, just like the one from like now a couple clips ago, when I was trying to shoot a moving shot, but instead I shot a step back. Obviously, made me shoot a step back. And I don't like that, not one bit. Now, maybe if that animation changes, or if I use another animation, maybe it's a faster one, maybe it's a slower one, who knows. Another thing is too, depending on the animation, that also plays into a factor. I don't fully know what's the best animations when it comes to dribble pull-ups and all that type of stuff, but that was mine. That was my dribble pull-up, is Devin Booker. I'm still using Devin Booker animations when it comes to this particular gameplay. And with this animations and all that type of stuff, I still was affected to the best of my ability. I feel like with certain other animations, I probably would have had better results, but at the same time, who knows? But Shifty Shooter is cool, but for a player like me, I personally wouldn't recommend myself for using this set, because I just rather go for the more open shots and the higher percentages of me making shots. As of this game concludes with me scoring 23 points, 8 for 16 from the field, 4 from 8 from the 3-point line. I feel like on this build, especially since I had 99 mid-range and 94 3-point, my efficiency is probably like better than the way it is right now. Like, I feel like I probably average like 60% from the field, because y'all boys even seen it from the last video. I truly don't fully miss shots. Like, I gotta have to be in a shot chunking mood to really arguably be in a position where I'm going to be less effective or less efficient. But primarily, I'm mainly efficient. Now, this game right here is going to be one of those games where I'm definitely not efficient. Like, I can't even see in cat, because, yeah, we was getting our ass kicked, and then people started leaving. Like, y'all know that random wreck experience. Like, once people leave, then AIs happen, and then, yeah, like, I can't even let y'all fully, y'all understand what I'm feeling. But I'm still showing you guys this game's play, because these are still shots that I believe that I can make. / these are also shots that I actually have made, but just showing you guys my misses as well. Like, for example, this shot right here, I felt like I could have possibly made it, but at the same time, that was more of a force. I prominently forced that shot versus this shot was the more open shot, so obviously I had made it. The one where I very early, the corner shot, and it was contested, obviously I would not have made it. I would have passed the ball, or I would have shot a higher percentage shot. So, you know, it is what it is when it comes to that. But if it's wide open, I'm making it. I feel like if it's wide open, I'm making it. If it's slightly contested, I can still make it. Now, the one thing I actually truly wish that I actually did in this particular video is show you guys the coverages. Now, real quickly, I want to show y'all boys what I was going through throughout this whole entire game right here, because honestly, this is just ridiculous, and here's my reaction. Man, oh man, bro, y'all randoms get on my nerves. But anyways, like I was saying, the one thing I wish I could show you guys was the coverages, and primarily is because I wanted to see how difficult I am actually making these shots, even though I'm not testing dead eye. Like, shots like this, I would honestly consider that to be a Shifty shooting shot, but also if that was somewhat contested, how would my make percentage like affect that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that was a moderate, then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to see what shot was wide open or moderate or tight. Like, that was the one thing I actually do wish I actually show y'all this game, but honestly, throughout my whole thought process, that wasn't even my whole plan, because I like to see my auto greens and all that type of stuff, because I don't know, that's just my primary 2K feeling. But personally, the one thing I was also going throughout this whole game was literally the amount of double teams, and right here is exactly what I was going through.
Ridiculous.
Like, I just don't get it sometimes. But anyways, I had 26 points, 12 for 27 from the field, 2 for 7 from 3, my most least efficient game on this build. But if y'all boys enjoyed this video, man, make sure y'all boys spam that like button, subscribe to the channel if you boys are new, turn on the post notifications if you boys enjoyed. And I'm out, man.